up, guys? 2D Gamer here. As I've said in the past, I have the face for radio. I don't have the voice. So you'll hear my voice, but you won't see my face. I recently got a care package from my brother, and he sent me up pretty much my entire PS2 collection minus about 10 games that he decided to keep and play for a little bit longer before he sent them up to me. I think the only 3 he mentioned by names were Odin Sphere, Soul Nomad, and Onimusha Blade Warriors. But other than that, I have my entire PS2 collection with me. I started this video earlier, and I was saying little bits and pieces about each game, and I realized that I was over an hour and a half into it, and I wasn't even close to being done. So instead, now I'm just gonna fly through it and just show the games, say the name of the games, and if I want to go in depth about any other games later, I'll do that at a different time. But anyway, so let's get started. Jack X Combat Racing, Kessen 2, and there's no rhyme or reason to any of these. I just have it in whatever order, so I'm just going to pull them out in whatever order I grab them. Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy. Let's see what I got here. World Rally Championship. Hot Shots Golf 4, 3 for $10. Splashdown. Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter. Giant Citizen Kabuto. Intellivision Lives. King of Fighters 11. Rez, really unique one there. SOCOM, U.S. Navy SEALs, Combined Assault. Zone of the Enders. Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence. Hold on. Shut up. Capcom Classics Collection Volume 2. Capcom Classics Collection Volume 2. Now I can speak now. Siphon Filter Dark Mirror. Virtua Fighter 4. Toy, the Tasmanian Tiger. Jack and Daxter. PlayStation Underground Jam Pack. First Jam Pack I bought for the system. Fire Warrior. Warhammer 40k Fire Warrior. Never played the board game, just played the game. The PS2 version. Primal. Activision Anthology. A really good collection if you're into Atari. ESPN Winter Games X Snowboarding. Say that 10 times fast. Monster Hunter. Shadow of Rome. Road Trip. Star Wars Battlefront 2. Dynasty Warriors 2. Hurdy-gurdy. And if you'll notice, I'm more of a collector who likes to actually get the games rather than care about whether or not they're complete or not. I mean, some games are hard to find anyways, so why be a snob about whether or not the game's complete? Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. Silent Hill 2. Devil May Cry 2. Mobile Light Force 2. Awesome cover art. Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. Amplitude, sequel to Frequency, prequel to Guitar Hero, both of them combined. Sly Cooper and the Devious Raccoonus. Okami. Eve of Extinction. Ooh. Almost fell out my chair. Rainbow Six 3. Final Fantasy X-2 or X2 or whatever you want to call it. Suikoden 5. Now how do I know it's pronounced Suikoden? Because Psycho Manus told me. I remember some kid I used to know used to call it Sukiyoden. Seriously, Metal Gear Solid 1, you put a save for Suikoden on there, he'll tell you how to pronounce it. Burnout 3. Call of Duty 2. Big Red 1. Monster Rancher 3. Suikoden 3. This one I didn't know I had. We've been splitting up game lots, you know, buying them in bulk and splitting them up and reselling them. So some of these in here I don't even know I have. So this one I don't sing at all. So, but hey, it's in my collection now. Nightmare of Jiraga, Fukushima Dungeon. This one's Stuntman. Drop that one. Yeah, here. Airborne Troopers Countdown to D-Day. Clock Tower 3. Dynasty Tactics 2. Mercury Meltdown Remix. Street Fighter EX3. True Crime New York City. Samurai Warriors 2 Empires. Samurai Warriors. Sean Palmer's Pro Snowboarder. Indigo Prophecy. Mega Man Anniversary Collection. Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX 2. What do we got here? Midway Arcade Treasures 2. Awesome compilation there. Capcom Classics Collection. Another awesome compilation. Dynasty Warriors Extreme Legends 3. Or Dynasty Warriors 3 Extreme Legends. What other? Vampire Knight. Light gun game where you shoot vampires. Yakuza 2. The Punisher. That one's a good one, you should look at it. Ape Escape 2. Yeah. Madden 06, apparently I have Madden 06 now. Whatever. Can't stand Madden. Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Steel Lancer Arena International. Or SLAI, or SLAI, or whatever. Medal of Honor Frontline. Dead or Alive 2 Hardcore. Hold on just one second. Frequency. Second Sight. Final Fantasy X. Bujungai, or whatever. The Forsaken City. Midway Arcade Treasures 3. Another copy of Dynasty Warriors 2. Conflict Global Terror. World Heroes Anthology. Soul Calibur 2. Time Splitters 2. No, Time Splitters. Magic Music Maker, it's the one I make all the crappy music with. Heat Seeker. Got that from a friend, I have no idea how it plays. Black Hawk Down. Delta Force Black Hawk Down Team Saber. Smuggler's Run 2. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, 3 for $10. Can you believe that? It's still more expensive than that in most stores. Killzone. Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. Virtua Fighter 4 Evolution. Eureka 7 Volume 1 The New Wave. Serious Sam Next Encounter. Return to Castle Wolfenstein Operation Resurrection. Call of Duty Finest Hour. SOCOM 2. Used to waste so many hours on that game online. Armored Core Last Raven. Champions Return to Arms. I got this for $7. I was at a pawn shop that took over Hollywood Video, and I love it when they don't know what they have. I got that, Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance 2, and a couple of other games, $7 each. Still like 30 or 40 even at GameStop. Shadow Man 2 Second Coming. Final Fight Streetwise. Is that X or 10? I don't know. There's Capcom. God Hand. Battlefield 2 Modern Combat. Please stop asking me for my online login for this game because I'm not going to give it to you. Of course, EA shut down the linking servers so people can't create new accounts, so I don't blame people for begging, but I think I actually have one of my actual emails I use on it. Sky Odyssey. Let's see. Apparently I have MTV Music Generator 3 now. See what kind of crappy music I can make with that. Unless that's the one that you just remix other people's crappy music. Dynasty Warriors 5. SOCOM, U.S. Navy SEALs. Star Wars Bounty Hunter. Contra Shattered Soldier. You know what, Konami? I would really appreciate it if you didn't clamp down with the copyright claims on every single video I put up of your games. Thank you. They're actually worse than EA. I don't know if any of you have dealt with Konami doing that to your stuff, but like every single video I even mention Konami or give them credit or one of their games, they just slap a copyright claim on to get money. Soldier of Fortune, Gold. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, or R-Type Final. Metal Slug 4 and 5. Love the Metal Slug series. Downhill Domination. Had I known that my underrated gem video was going to get as many hits as it was, I probably would have did a practice run, but It seems like I always do good in the practice run, and whenever I put on my capture card, I start sucking. So sometimes the footage you see isn't that I'm out of practice, it's just my practice one I went through whatever level really quickly, really easily, and then I do the final run where I'm going to record, and I always end up screwing something up. So sometimes I just get tired of them, like, whatever, I'm just going to throw that crap on there. Not crap, but I'm going to throw it on there because I'm tired of replaying this. Star Wars Jedi Starfighter. But either way, I'm still tired of all the little kids. You suck at this game. Honestly, if you come on my videos and you say, you suck, I read your voice like a little prepubescent teenage boy. You suck! And I don't care if you're like a 40-year-old man with the voice of Barry White. You still are, in my mind, are a little boy. You suck! So just keep that in mind, huh? Okage, Shadow King. It's a funny game. Vex. Spy Hunter. God of War. Gran Turismo 3. Tomb Raider Anniversary. SOCOM 3. Flipnik. Ultimate Pinball. That's right. Jack 3. Or as I call it, Jack Theft Auto 2. Considering Jack 2 changed it to Jack Theft Auto. Dragon Rage. Dawn of Mana. One I didn't know I had. Quake 3 Revolution. Dynasty Warriors Extreme Legends 4, or yeah. Evil Dead Fistful of Broomstick. Headhunter. NFL 2K2. I bought it so I could do the comparison with the Dreamcast version. Final Fantasy 12. Gungrave. Adventures of Cookie and Cream. It's an addictive little game. Mojo. Destruction Derby Arenas. I don't think that one's still online. Spider-Man 2. I did not have at the time. Yeah, this one is definitely another one that he just threw in there. Sorry. Don't generally buy fishing games, though I did buy Sega Bass Fishing on the Dreamcast. Freestyle Metal X. Urban Chaos. Riot Response. Unreal Tournament. Parappa the Rappa 2. Star Wars Racer Revenge. Puzzle Quest. Challenge of the Warlords. Midway Arcade Treasures. Another great compilation, especially if you like their 80s stuff. Robotron, Smash TV, Defender. Aggressive Inline. Resident Evil Code Veronica X. This one. Another copy of Fireware. Deus Ex, The Conspiracy. Ratchet Deadlock. Metal Arms, Glitch in the System. Another underrated one you should look into. Sega Genesis collection. Really good collection, but creates one mortal sin. No Streets of Rage. Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires. Smuggler's Run. Demon Stone. Plays a lot like the Lord of the Rings games, but I think it was the same developer behind both of them, so that would explain it. Escape from Monkey Island. Grand Theft Auto 3. Maximo vs. the Army of Zin. Tookabot Plus. Unique little game there. Legends of Wrestling 2. Draken the Ancient Gates. That's a good one too. Maximo Goes to Glory. Delta Force Black Hawk Down. Actually, the PS2 version actually plays better than the Xbox version, offline and on. The Xbox version looks better, but the mechanics so much better in the PS2 version. Portal Runner. Played worse, played better. It's okay. Rebel Raiders Operation Nighthawk. Virtual on Mars. 13. Onimusha. Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter. I only bought it to see what the online mode was like, really. Single player is okay, but yeah, it's really choppy. Jet X2O. I don't think my copy works. I think it's scratched. Oh, another copy of Conflict Global Terror. World Destruction League Thunder Tanks. Sort of a sequel to Battle Tanks, but not as good. Sniper Elite. Second one just came out, didn't it? It's from Rebellion. A lot of people don't like Rebellion as a developer, but I do. Time Splitters. Love that game. Put so many hours on it. I mean, the other ones added more and all that stuff, but the original, you know, it's one of my first games I got for the PS2. The Getaway Black Monday. State of Emergency. Warning, check ID. Whatever. That'll keep the kids from buying it. Dynasty Warriors 4 Empires. Samurai Warriors 2. Tribes Aerial Assault. Another copy of Black Hawk Down. Wild Arms 3. Another copy of Team Saber. Did I already show that? Yeah. Taito Legends 2. This one's an awesome one. It's got G Darius Twin, a bunch of old shoot 'em ups. Mega Man X Collection. Got that for my birthday a while back and haven't opened it yet, haven't had time. Ys, The Arc of Nepotism. Ys series is an old, it's long-running series, similar in design and similar in design. Similar in design to Zelda and the old action RPGs, if you will. Beat Down, Fists of Vengeance. Samurai Warriors Extreme Legends. Samurai Warriors. Unlimited Saga. It's a weird one. People either absolutely hate it or some people actually liked it. Pretty strange nonetheless. Raw Danger. Dynasty Warriors 5 Extreme Legends. God of War 2. Dynasty Warriors 4. Dynasty Warriors 3. GTC Africa. Alright. Devil May Cry. Shinobi. Romance of the Three Kingdoms 8. Egg Extreme Madness. Or Egg Mania, apparently, according to the sticker on it. Robot Alchemic Drive, or RAD if you want to, for short. Extreme G Racing 3. Or Extreme G3 or whatever. Tenchu Wrath of Heaven. Call of Duty Finest Hour. Another copy, I think. Monopoly Party. Mad Maestro. Silent Line Armored Core. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Does it bug anyone that everyone's favorite was either the dumb one or the asshole in the Ninja Turtles? Michelangelo or Raphael? No appreciation for brains or leadership. Come on, people. Alright. Summoner 2. Hunter the Reckoning Wayward. Red Faction. Medal of Honor Rising Sun. Shining Force Exa. Shining Force Neo. X-Men Legends 2. X-Men Legends 2 Rise of Apocalypse. Black. Bard's Tale. That one's a funny one. Wizardry Tale of the Forsaken Land. This Red Faction 2. Spartan Total Warrior. I'm not quite sure how my video had so many views on it, but I'll take it. Shadow of the Colossus. Brothers in Arms, Earned in Blood. Ark the Lad, End of Darkness. Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance. Tales of Legendia. Suikoden 4. Crimson Sea 2. Why you release a sequel to a game that was only on the Xbox on the PS2, I don't know. Ninja Assault. Freedom Fighters. As you can see, some of my cases covers are reprints. Oh, apparently I own The Simpsons Road Rage now. The game that Sega sued EA over because it was too much like Crazy Taxi. Tony Hawk 3. Apparently I own Tony Hawk 3 now. Raiden 3. Jade Cocoon 2. Samurai Western. Disgaea 2. Disgaea. Another copy of Serious Sam. Seek and Destroy. Weird little tank game. Get out of my hand. Get off me. Crimson Tears. Eco or Ico? I've heard it pronounced either way. I prefer to say Eco anyway. But I've heard people call it Ico. That just sounds kind of stupid to me though. Driving Emotion Type S. Squaresoft's attempt at a racing game. And it was a launch PS2 game. Ugh. Tons of shimmering, tons of jaggies. Another copy of Red Faction 2. This one complete. Guilty Gear X2. Guilty Gear series. Great series. Ah, apparently I own Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life now. Which I'm not complaining about. Ghost Recon Jungle Storm. Summoner. It's the PAL copies cover, reprinted from the Cover Project. Sub Rebellion. Surfing H3O. Ring of Red. Aqua. If you ever played Wet Tricks or Wee Tricks on the N64, that's the sequel. Kinetica. From the house that made God of War. Never been able to pronounce this one. Ephemeral Fantasia. Or Ephemeral Fantasia, I don't know. The Mark of Kree. Midnight Club. First one. The Art of Fighting Anthology. Yeah, SNK's early games were a little rip-off of Capcom. But I still like their stuff better now. Not that I don't like Capcom stuff too. Endgame. Rainbow Six Lockdown. Champions of North. Half-Life. The Gaia 2. Dual Saga. Rygar. Before they re-released it on the Wii and, well, made a metrosexual version, if you will. Twisted Metal Black. Can't go wrong with that one. Tokyo Extreme Racer Zero. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. Like I said, got that thing for $7. Castlevania Lament of Innocence. Fatal Fury Battle Archives Volume 1. Metal Saga. Robotech Battle Cry. Dynasty Tactics 2. Grim Grimoire. Neo Geo Battle Coliseum. Time Crisis Crisis Zone. Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. It's good for 2 players if you got something to play with. Beyond Good and Evil. Apparently I have NBA 07 The Life. Okay, whatever. SmackDown, shut your mouth. Honestly cannot stand the new SmackDown games. They just don't really hold my attention. I love the old ones, but the new ones I just can't really play for too long. Way of the Samurai 2. Onimusha 2. Choro Q. Taiko Drum Master. Another copy of Headhunter. Grandia 2. Let me get the Dreamcast version. Genji, Dawn of the Samurai, or Genji, whatever. Siphon Filter Dark Mirror. Another copy? Yeah, I think so. Goblin Commander, Unleash the Horde. It's actually a good little strategy game. SWAT, Global Strike Team. Ridge Racer 5. Area 51. Winback. Ark the Lad, Twilight of Spirits. Under the Skin. One of the weirdest games you'll ever play. Or never play, depending on who you are. Come on. An actual complete copy of 13. First Disgaea. No One Lives Forever. Project Snowblind. Ooh, that's Xbox. Wrong one. Wrong system. Fallout, Brotherhood of Steel. That's a good one. I know the PC fans of the original didn't like it that much, but it's like Baldur's Gate and the other one, the Champions of Norath. You know, maybe not as in-depth as the PC version, maybe different. I haven't actually played the original Fallout series. Onimusha 3. Extermination. Turok Evolution. These stupid flying scenes. Suikoden Tactics. Ratchet and Clank. Another copy of 13. Steambot Chronicles. Time Splitters Future Perfect. Cold Winter. Really like that one, except the fact that it eats up 2 megs of your 8 meg memory card. Another copy of SOCOM 2. That way we can sit in the same room and play it online together. Whoever else comes over. Destroy All Humans. Ooh. MS Saga: A New Dawn. Looks like I only have one more box to go. Gun Griffin Blaze. The Bouncer. Phantom Brave, Naval Ops Commander. That's right, I was looking for Warship Gunner. Sky Gunner. Sylphid, The Lost Planet. Hidden Invasion. That one, it's okay. Winback 2. Haven't played that one yet. World Series Baseball 2K5. It's another throw-in that he must have given me. Spy Fiction. That one's got its own spin on things, but it's pretty blatantly a Metal Gear Solid ripoff. Another copy of Suikoden Tactics, an open copy, I should say. The other one's still sealed. Not that I'm saving it to make money off of it, just turned out that way. Rogue Ops. Twisted Metal Black Online. This one actually came free if you bought the network adapter. You had to send in a card and then they'd send it to you for free. Slide 2 Band of Thieves. Madden 2001. Got that for free from a friend because they wouldn't even take 50 cents for it at the store. Dual Hearts. Top Gear Daredevil. Gungrave Overdose. Soul Reaver 2. Namco Museum. NFL 2K3. NCAA Football 2004. Dropship United Peace Force. Tough game. Persona 4. Dragon Quest 8. Rumble Racing. The unofficial sequel to, well, I guess official but not officially NASCAR licensed sequel to NASCAR Rumble on the PS1. 007 Quantum of Solace. Haven Call of the King. Yeah, Madden 07. I can use the case for something better. Ace Combat. The Balkan War. Ace Combat 0, I should say. Dark Cloud. Don't have Dark Cloud 2 yet, I don't think. Death by Degrees. Another copy of Mobile Light Force 2. Project Eden. Def Jam Vendetta. Let's turn the music off and I'll be fine. Fire Pro Wrestling Returns. Fun little game. Super Nintendo graphics. Really cool, deep wrestling system. Evergrace. Some people either loved it or hated it. Actually, most people probably hated it. Metal Gear Solid 2. Yakuza. Lifeline. Gran Turismo 4, 3 for $10. Ace Combat 5, The Unsung War. Ghost Recon 2. Really bad single player in that one. Well, choppy and but the online mode was okay. Nano Breaker. Look at all the blood. Kingdom Hearts. .007 Agent Under Fire. Yanya Kabbalista, City Skater. Oh, whoa. Dropped it. City Crisis. Gradius 3 and 4. Jack Theft Auto 1, Jack 2. Fantasy Star Universe. Metropolis Mania. Metropolis Mania. There. I always do that. That Metropolis Mania. Alien Hominid. Warriors Urokai. Gradius 5. Rise of the Kasai. Oh, an actual good copy of Vice City. The other one was in a different case. Tomb Raider, the Angel of Darkness. Drakengard. X-Men Legends. Mr. Mosquito. Someone should have informed them that only female mosquitoes suck blood, but then again that would have taken the creepy part of it. No titty sucking if it's a female. Or maybe. The Thing. Star Ocean till the end of time. Klonoa 2. Bombastic. Sequel to Devil Dice. Eternal Ring. Psyops. The Mind Gate Conspiracy. Stretch Panic. Shepherd's Crossing. Cheap little Harvest Moon style game. I was addicted to it for a good little bit. Heavenly Guardian. The Red Star. Space Channel 5 Special Edition. Goodbye, you get the first, or you get both the Space Channel 5 games on there. Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Let's see. Way of the Samurai. Beautiful Joe. Another copy Red Faction. Jurassic the Hunted. Legends of Wrestling. Star Wars, yes. Star Trek Voyager Elite Force. Set phasers to frag. Wow. Get the PC version if you're even interested. SSX. Pretty much the big launch game. Guitar Hero. Don't have the guitar up here with me yet, but some other time. Kengo. The first Battlefront. Star Wars Battlefront. Sega Classics Collection. Some of them being remastered was not such a good idea, but I like the virtual racing in this one. Virtua, right? I should say. Capcom vs. SNK 2. Guilty Gear X. King of Fighters, Maximum Impact. Comes with a little DVD Kessin. Lord of the Rings, The Third Age. Ugh. NBA Live 2004. I'll use that case for something better. Let me double check. Problem with sports games is you can't give them away. X Squad, another launch game or launcher thereafter. iNinja. Siphon filter the Omega the Omega strain. That's all for the boxes, I think. Hold up. Not quite. You got Future Tactics. Airblade, another one that people either liked or hated. Neo Contra. And a second copy of Time Splitters 2 for LAN play. And then there's the ones I bought recently from GameStop, which have no case and no cover, but I get those. Magic's Music Maker Deluxe, so I can make even more crappy music. Flow Urban Dance Uprising. Uses the dance pad, but you can use a controller. Victorious Boxers 2. NBA 2K2, which I bought to make a comparison with the Dreamcast. Ape Escape Pumped and Primed. Sled Storm. Freak Style. Pipe Mania. Game actually plays like the hacking in the first BioShock. It's like a little game, minigame game. Echo the Dolphin, Defender of the Future. Armored Core 2. Sega Sports Tennis. MDK2. Another Jam Pack. Judge Dredd, Dredd vs. Death, Nightshade, Fur Fighters, 007 Nightfire, Silent Scope. This one actually lets you use a USB mouse in it, so someone better update Wikipedia. There's another PS2 game that can use it. Just kidding. Jam Pack, Mobile Suit Gundam Journey to Jabaro. Oh no, that's the Ionic Front. That's right. Don't have Journey to Jabroni. Orphan. Super Bust-A-Move. Urban Rain. Ace Combat 4. Total Overdose. Pirates. Legend of Black Cat. Biker Mice from Mars. Who remembers that show? Chaos Legion. Heroes of Might and Magic, Quest for the Dragon Bone Staff. Defender. I reckon this is Suganai or Tsugunagai. I'm guessing like Suganai. Siren, Rayman 2, The Getaway, and Crazy Taxi. So there you have it. That's just about my entire PS2 collection, minus a few games. I know I'm missing some and got more than others, and not the best collection ever, but I'm still working on it. So, and I don't really need suggestions. I know what I want and I know what I need pretty much. But, well, something underrated or unheard of that maybe I might have slipped by. Oh, that's right. There is one more. It's this one, which my brother got for me when he was in Okinawa. I've never actually played it because I don't have a Japanese PS2 or any way to play the import games. Its name looks like Simple 2000 something something something. I forget what it. But it's actually called Love Upper. So you can look up videos on that one. It's just chicks boxing in bikinis. But yeah, so there you have it. That's my collection. And this video took a lot less time because, like I said, I started something like this and then decided to say something about every game on there, and well, it took forever, so I just ran through it real quick. If you want me to do something more in depth later, I will, but it just depends on the game. Anyway, well, that's about it. So, see you guys later. And then we have the extra games that I didn't show in the previous video that weren't sent up here with me, and a couple of extras that I've picked up from GameStop the last couple of days. We have Shining Tears, Onimusha Blade Warriors, Stella Deus, Gross Lancer Generations, Rogue Galaxy, Front Mission 4, Altelier Iris. Altelier, I don't know. Such weird names for some of these things. Soul Nomad, Mystic Heroes, Odin Sphere, Chaos Wars, Gauntlet Dark Legacy, which I actually just picked up today, and Street Fighter Alpha Anthology. And now with all those, that's my entire collection as of today, in the middle of June 2012.